Corpus Christi. Welcome to a new season of Corpus Christi Weekend News. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Jake. We have a lot to share with you, so let's get started.
Let's start with our weekend birthdays. For today, we wish Brooke Dowling a happy birthday. On Saturday, we wish Joseph Cuccinello a happy birthday, and on Sunday, we wish Violet Detweiler and Molly DiMastino a happy birthday.
Let's see what celebrities share your birthdays.
Singer Billie Holiday, Kim Kardashian West, Doja Cat, Kiara Bridget, Carter Scherer, Judge Judy, and Little Miss J. Happy birthday, everyone. We hope everyone enjoys their special day.
Now let's get Weekend Sports with Jameson and Ethan.
Welcome to Weekend Sports. First off, we'll start off with the Eagles. The Eagles won 26-17 against the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles are 6-0 at the end of the game. Dallas missed a field goal from 59 yards away at the end of the game.
Thank you, Jameson. Now let's talk about the Phillies. They had a 2-0 win on Tuesday against the Padres and lost yesterday 5-8 after a great comeback by the Padres. The series is currently tied 1-1.
That's all for Weekend Sports. Back to you in the studio.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. How about we get this day in history and national days with Sam?
Hi, my name is Sam. This is This Day in History and National Day in History. 1959, October 21st. Guggenheim Museum opens in New York City on October 21st, 1959 on New York City's 5th Avenue. Thousands of people line up outside a bizarrely shaped white concrete building that resembled an upside-down cupcake. It was opening day at the Guggenheim Museum, home to one of the world's top collections of contemporary art. Mining tycoon Solomon R. Guggenheim began collecting art seriously when he retired in the 1930s with the help of Hilla Rebay, a German baroness and artist. Guggenheim displayed his purchases for the first time in 1993 in a former car showroom in New York. Within a few years, the collection, including works by Vasily Kandinsky, Paul Klee, and Marc Chagall, had outgrown the small space in 1943. Rebay contacted architect Frank Lloyd Wright and asked him to take on the work of designing not just a museum, but a temple of spirit where people would learn to see art in a new way. National Days. International Nacho Day. Every year on October 21st, people from around the world celebrate International Nacho Day and the flavorful, delectable nacho. The day also encourages others to try nachos for the first time ever. This popular appetizer also makes a great snack if the nachos contain enough toppings. Many nacho lovers eat them as an entire meal. When most people think of nachos, they think of tortilla chips topped with melted cheese. However, it is never wrong to pile on loads of ingredients. Some of the tastiest nacho ingredients include hamburger or shredded chicken, black olives, red onions, pico de gallo, refried beans, grilled corn, sour cream, avocado, and shredded lettuce. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey Jane, what's our special report today?
There's a big holiday in October that even Corpus celebrates. At Corpus Christi, we have a trunk or treat. In order to participate, you have to decorate a trunk with a theme and give out candy. If you participate, you can also go to other trunks and collect candy. You can also partner with other people and host one trunk.
Trunk or treat is loads of fun, and you should go with your friends. Let's get the saints for Saturday and Sunday from Luca.
Hello, I'm Luca, here to share Saints of the Day for this weekend. For Saint of the Day, for October 21st, 2022, it's Saint Hilarion. Despite his best efforts to live in prayer and solitude, today's saint found it difficult to achieve his deepest desire. People would naturally draw to Hilarion as a source of spiritual wisdom and peace. He had reached to such fame by the time of his death that his body had been secretly moved so that a shrine would not be built in his honor. Instead, he was buried in his home village. As his fame grew, a small group of disciples wanted to follow Hilarion. He began a series of journeys to find a place where he could live away from the world. He finally settled on Kypros, where he died in 371 at about age 80. Hilarion is celebrated as the founder of the monasticism in Palestine. Much of his fame biography of him written by St. Jerome, Saint of the Day, and now for Saint of the Day for October 22nd, 2022. St. John Paul II. Open wide the doors to Christ, urged John Paul during homily at Mass, where he was installed as Pope in 1978. Born in Wadowice, Poland, Karol Józef Wojtyła had lost his mother, father, and older brother before his 21st birthday. Bishop Wojtyła attended all 4 series of Vatican II and contributed especially to his pastoral constitution on the Church in the modern world. Appointed as Archbishop of Krakow in 1964. He was named a cardinal 3 years later. Elected Pope in October 1978, he took the name of his short-lived immediate predecessor. Pope John Paul II was the first non-Italian pope in 455 years. John Paul II promoted a communal and interfaith initiatives, especially the 1986 Day of the Prayer for World Peace in Assisi. He visited Rome's main synagogue and the Western Hall in Jerusalem. He also established a diplomatic relation between the Holy See and Israel. He improved Catholic-Muslim relations, and in 2001 he visited a mosque in Damascus, Syria. The Great Jubilee of the year 2000, a key event in John Paul's ministry, marked by special celebrations in Rome and elsewhere for Catholics and other Christian Christ in the center of the universe. And human history was the opening line of John Paul II's 1979 encyclical Redeemer of the Human Race. In 1995, he described himself to the Unit National General Assembly as a witness pope. Pope Benedict XVI beatified John Paul II in 2011, and Pope Francis canonized him in 2014. Saint of the Day for October 23rd, 2022. Saint John of Capuchino. It has been said that Christian saints are the world's greatest optimists, not to blind the extents and consequences of evil. They're based on confidence and the power of Christ's redemption. The power of conversion through Christ extends not only sinful people, but also calamitous events. Imagine being born in the 14th century, 1/3 of the population and nearly 40% of the clergy were wiped out by the bubonic plague. John Capuchino was born in 1386. His education was through his talent and success were great. When he was 26, he was made governor of Perugia, and at the age of 30, he entered the Franciscan Novitiate and was ordained a priest 4 years later. When the Turks captured Constantinople in 1453, John was commissioned to preach a crusade for the defense of Europe. Capuchino was easy to pray and affectioned. After the battle, he died on October 23rd, 1456.
Thanks, Luca. That's all for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Remember to subscribe and leave a like. Don't forget to share it with your family.
So from me, Brooke, Ethan, Jameson, Sam, Luca, and the rest of the media team,
Have a great weekend.